It's a really good day to go golfing. I'm really happy to be going to work right now. Probably going to be lots of people there. Lots of stuff for me to do. Real good. Nice weather. That's key. This is now post-work. This is why it sucks working when it rains for the golf course. It's like a lose-lose because either it rains so much that everybody can't play the rest of the day, so then nobody is there, so you either get sent home or you stay and then there's nothing to do, or I get sent home, which also sucks because I have nothing to do here. And then the other thing that stinks is like either it rains a little bit and then people go outside and play and then they come back because it stopped raining, and so then when they're done they give me their shoes, and since the ground was so soft, their spikes in their golf shoes just tear up grass and it just gets stuck all over their shoes, and then it takes even longer for me to clean. Compared to when it's super nice out, the grass doesn't really get stuck in the shoes at all, and there's most of the time, like, the shoes aren't even dirty on the bottom, and I can just only do the tops, and so it saves me a lot of work. I get to now go to sleep, wake up, do a little bit of nothing, and then go to work for all day tomorrow, and then do that again on Sunday all day. So I'm pretty pumped for this weekend, to be honest with you. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be great. Part of that is sarcastic, and part of it isn't, because I actually really need the hours, I think, because I found out there's a possibility that the last 3 or 4 weeks of my outreach thing I've been doing with my professor, I might not get paid for. It's like this complicated thing that, like, we're getting paid through this grant that is through Pitt for us to work and do stuff at RMU, but, like, all this paperwork and stuff is taking forever to get through Pitt, and then I'm going to this orientation on Monday. And technically I'm not supposed to start work until after the orientation, but I just got scheduled for the orientation, and we just found out that I have to go to this orientation on like Thursday. So I'm now scheduled to go on Monday, and then they're like, you shouldn't work until you do this orientation, and then you can start, and then you'll be getting paid. And I was just like, you gotta be kidding me. I've been here for 4 weeks already doing this. So that kind of sucks, but you know what? Sometimes that's life and things don't go your way. You just gotta take what you get, and glad I had the second job the whole time, so I still had a little bit of cash flow going. Ish happens, I guess. Ish happens. I feel like we've all been here, but this morning was one of those mornings where I was in a dream, you know? I'm in it. I feel it. I feel the emotion. I feel what's going on. I'm at the apex of the dream, and then my alarm goes off. Are you kidding me? And it's just like, it's one of those things where I just rolled over and I was like, you know what? These things happen, and I'm not gonna try and even get myself back in the mindset to get back in that dream, because I don't even know what was going to happen, and now it's not going to be real, so I'm not even going to try. But then it was also one of those mornings that I was just like so tired when I went off on my alarm, I just fell back asleep like 2 minutes later and went completely engulfed into another dream. And this one was pretty interesting. I was at a rest stop with my mom. Like, she got out of the car and like went to get a drink or go to the bathroom or whatever, and I sat in the car, and then the moon and was looking like really large and like really cool, so I like stood out of the car to get a picture. But then when I got out of the car and like got my camera out of my phone or whatever, it was behind the clouds and I couldn't see it, and I was really disappointed. So I got back in the car, and then we started driving, and then as we were driving it got really huge again, and then it got like bigger and bigger, and then all of a sudden the freaking thing like crashed on the road like right next to us. So we like drove around it, and then I was trying to get like scrambling to get like a picture of it, and I only got like half a picture of it because we were just driving. My mom was like, yo, we're going, so we're just going. And so I kind of get a picture of it, but then this car drives by us and then goes like right towards where the moon like had landed and crashed, and then the car just like got like engulfed by this like crash site, almost like falling through like a portal, and just like, and then I basically woke up after that. Not the weirdest dream I've ever had, I think. For some reason, that dream actually doesn't seem overly outlandish. The only thing that seems a little crazy is that it was the moon that crashed. If it was a meteor, which it could have been. It could have been like a really bright meteor, and I just thought it was the moon. That would be more realistic, actually. Except for the car disappearing. That was weird. I don't know why that happened. And that was my morning. Now I'm off to work, so yeah. I just thought I'd share that little bit of insight with you. What a nice day it is. What a nice day it is. I got out of work an hour and a half early. It had been dead for some reason at the later parts of the evening. Oh, that's a deer. What the heck are you doing this time of night? Deer? That's not the first time I've seen that deer on this road when I'm leaving work, but usually it's at night. Last time it was at night. So that's kind of weird. That's bold, because there are some golfers like right over there. But whatever. Yeah, leaving work in the daytime For some reason, you know, Saturday night, the guys all went home. Nobody hanging out in the men's grill, really. Nobody in the clubhouse, so I just did my stuff. Hung out for a little bit, but it was just too slow for me to really justify standing around for the next hour and a half. So I had already been there for 9.5 hours, so since there was nothing to do, nobody around, there was no point in me standing around to do nothing for the next hour and a half when there's not going to be anything for me to do during that time. I don't know why I'm super excited to be done though. Like, I'm not super excited, but like, it's pretty nice being done in the daytime because that doesn't happen very often, and it doesn't really matter that I'm done in the daytime because I'm gonna go to my room and do nothing now because like it's almost 9 o'clock on a Saturday night, so like it's not like I'm gonna be calling people up to do something, even if there were people around here to do something. Just going back to my room and to do pretty much nothing the whole time. Pretty pumped actually, and by pumped I mean could care less. So it's like 11:15 p.m. and I'm making mac and cheese, right? And, well, yeah, that's actually pretty much it. I'm making mac and cheese. I hope you weren't expecting something more exciting. I mean, I don't know what you expected to be going on here. Post-work on a Sunday night, I am so, well, happy to be done working. And, two, I'm actually really pumped for tomorrow because my camera is going to be here. I just hope that it is here tomorrow before I leave to go downtown so that I can, like, hang out downtown and have a reason to explore more than just go there and come back. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty late right now. It's almost 11 o'clock. I'm gonna eat something, hit the hay, wake up, and get my day pumping, get cranking. Got a lot of stuff planned. I'm really excited for my Monday. And yeah, just gonna go out there and crush it like every other day, am I right? That's right. Another week, another grocery store trip. Absolutely crushed. It is Monday. I was hoping my camera would come today. Unfortunately, it did not. Well, it did, actually. I should say it did come, but I had to be downtown by 1 p.m. today for this orientation. So I went to the mailroom twice before 1 p.m. to see if it was there, and it didn't come in, and I just actually got the email. Well, I didn't just get the email. I checked my email this evening, and there it was, 1:19 p.m. from the mailroom. That the package came, well, the package came around 1 p.m.-ish, so the guy probably got the package, processed it, figured out whose it was, and then sent the email. So it probably got there like 5 minutes after 1, a couple minutes after 1. I checked the mailroom about 5 of 1. So that's super disappointing that I was just so close to having it before going downtown, but it's whatever. The mailroom closes at 2 p.m. and my orientation started in Pitt at 2 p.m. So I'm actually not getting my camera till tomorrow now. By the time I get the camera, I'm actually not even going to be able to use it because I actually have to work at 3 tomorrow until close. So Wednesday is the first day I'm really going to have a chance to like mess around with it, go outside, maybe take some video or shots or anything with that. But I do have a Flugtag meeting at 4 on Wednesday too. So this week is just busy for me. And the last thing I have to do this week is Sunday night. I get off work probably around 4 or 5. And then I will have some free time to finally use this new camera. My excitement from the weekend is just gonna have to be dragged on as I watch and look at the camera sit on my desk for basically 5 days without me being able to do like anything with it. So that's pretty annoying. Tuesday, what a freaking amazing day it is. Look what I just picked up. It's the camera. I'm gonna rip this box open like no other right now. Bang. There it is in all of its glory. I'm leaving it in the box because I actually have no plans on using it today. I'm about to go to the gym and then head off to work after that a little bit later after doing some editing. And tomorrow I'll mess around with it hopefully a little bit in the morning, get used to it. Today was also a huge day for a second reason. I found out today that they figured out a way that I'm going to get paid for the first month-ish that I've been here working with my professor, which is huge, and they felt so bad about how this has all taken so long. They gave Madison and I a $100 gift card each to Chick-fil-A. That's freaking amazing. Definitely going to be taking advantage of that probably this week or next week or the week after that and the week after that maybe, because it's $100. You know how much stuff you can get at Chick-fil-A for $100? A freaking poop ton. That's how much. Here is one reason why the weather app sucks. on your iPhone, the weather app. It's pouring right now, and yet this app says Coraopolis, sunny all day long. Last time I look at that app for anything ever. So earlier today I did something really stupid on complete accident. I actually knocked this camera off a table. And in case you didn't realize this already, this is my new camera, and this was the camera that fell. Everything seemed fine, so it's working right now, and it worked with the recording I did after it fell anyways. So it seems fine, but I didn't even have a reaction when it fell. I was just like, you gotta be kidding me. I actually got it on video though, so. Kidding me. First day using it, and I could have potentially had to send it back and get another one because I could have broken it. Another thing I've also noticed that I forgot about is with these Sony cameras, they actually have the camera strap areas. They're like loose things, and they jingle. If like I move around at all or like up and down, you can kind of hear them shaking. Do a lot, and so I'm either gonna have to take them down or just cut them right off. There's really no other way around them. I don't plan on using the camera strap anytime soon, so I feel like cutting it off is probably an okay thing to do. I won't really miss it too much. But I will say, took some videos early for Flugtag. Recording right now, just looking at myself in the screen. I feel like the image quality is pretty good. The microphone, what I heard earlier, with the recording I did earlier, seems okay, so I'm liking it so far, in case you were curious. I'm liking it. It is now Friday, and yes, this video is basically ending the same way it started, with me on my way to work while it is absolutely pouring. We actually had an event scheduled for today that was going to involve Big Ben and a guy from the Pens named Kevin Porter coming to play, and then according to the guys that work there, after they play their golf, they hang out in the bar, they drink, they play cards all night long, and it's just like a really fun event, but it got canceled because it was expected to rain so much, and it is, quite a bit all day, so that's kind of a bummer. As far as this week goes, I'm not really sure if I'm going to do this kind of video again. I'm hoping to have a few nights off. There's some plans that some people that I know that live around here were trying to make, so hopefully I'll be doing some stuff with them that would be way more interesting than this video would ever be if I decide to actually record the stuff that I do with them. So we'll see. I'm not going to get my hopes up too much, but it's nice to know that there's a possibility. Once I get my schedule, I'll know for sure, and then hopefully I will have something cool going on. So that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching. Have a swell day, and peace.